second day of work practice, and yesterday I was feeling like crap. Felt like I had a hangover in the morning. Today I have a headache, but it's not as bad. I came home for lunch, or I came to pick up my camera rather, because I want to take some pictures from the hospital, but we'll see if that happens. I got some yesterday, and people are looking at me funny for a change. I'm starting to get used to it, kind of, in a weird way. Hiya! Good, how are you? See, people keep shouting at me. Just saying hi. Yeah. So, like I was saying, second day of work practice at the hospital, district hospital. And wow, it is definitely a different world here. It's nothing like I'm used to, but honestly I was expecting a lot worse, if you can imagine. And yeah, so now I'm gonna go and meet the others. They're probably at the park having lunch, like we did yesterday, and just gonna go and see them, and hopefully they're there, otherwise I'll just go back to the place and back to the hospital. I mean, this is very distracting, so I'm just going to stop and continue later on. Now, where was I? So I'm back, changed into my nursing gear, but you have to bring your own, so it's not what I'm used to, but that's fine. It's what I use while I do work at home. Back at home, I mean. But yeah, I don't know what time it is because the batteries ran out of my phone and I don't even have it on me. I didn't take it with me from the apartment. But yeah, now we're in a conference room or something, or a classroom. And this is the color scheme everywhere around here, and there's about 10 buildings, I think, 9 or 10 different buildings, wards, that's what they're called here, but they're not what I'm used to, but hey, that's life. And each one is separate, which I thought was so funny, but hey, when in Rome. So today before lunch, I got to go and see a surgery. They amputated a toe from a diabetic, and it was a bit gruesome. It was not what I was used to, in a way, because the operating theatre is basically what you see around me, plus an operating table and monitoring equipment, just like in Finland. But yeah, everyone kept coming in and out, in and out. No doors were closed. No, actually, there was one door closed the whole time. It was locked. But yeah, so not the best aseptics and hygiene and everything that I'm used to, but hey, what can you do? Otherwise it went pretty smoothly, and you could tell that the surgeon knew what he was doing, and he had the basic aseptics right, so you know, gloves and whatnot, but no hand disinfectant at any point, anyone. And so far I've not seen one person use hand disinfectant. Well, in Finland everyone uses it all the time, and so do we. We have our little bottles that we carry around and use them constantly, and we get funny looks at times. But yeah, that's the day up to so far. I did get to help with wound cleaning. Yay. Not anything new, but it was an experience, and the half an hour that we were there went by really fast compared to the rest of the day. So that's one of the reasons why I actually asked if I could go into the surgery with the guy. And they said, yeah, okay, as long as they have enough gowns or gear, then I could go. So I did, and yeah, that was fun. A few hours left. I can do this. And it's honestly a little bit boring, but I'm gonna try and get some pictures, maybe some video, but most of all I wish I could get you the smell. I could get somehow bottle it up and send it to you all. It's horrid. You cannot imagine what it smells like. It smells of old piss, old crap, and everything mixed together with infection, and there are flies flying around everywhere, and it's a very different world to what I'm used to, but I shouldn't complain. I wanted to be here and come here, but honestly I won't learn much at all, full stop. I won't learn very many new skills, but at least I'll know what not to do when I get back to Finland. One more thing, they do have great potential here. I mean, half of the staff knows exactly what they're doing, half of them doesn't, but they definitely have room for improvement. But I have seen some good stuff. I don't want to sound negative and that nothing's working, but they do use gloves for most of the procedures. Not all, but they don't change them nearly often enough, but they do use them, and sometimes they change needles, and I have to say at the operating theatre it was pretty good. The only thing is they washed their hands barely, but they did. But the rest of it was really good and nothing was contaminated, and the surgeon explained really well what he was doing. Actually, there were some doctor students there as well. But yeah, so not all as bad. The surgeon was really good, I have to say. Off to buy some sweets. Yay! Hello, cows. Look what we found! Finnish sweets. This is so cool. What the fuck? Yay, power outage! Ah! And we're making popcorn because that works. But yeah, so we all look really retarded. And with our headlamps. But yeah, I think we're going to take a stupid selfie like we did. I'll show you the picture in a minute. And, of all of us. But yeah. Popcorn! Popcorn! Movie night! Selfie! Yeah! Looking great. I don't know if you can see me or not, but that's okay. So we had the power outage and we got the lights back on and electric's working and stuff, but I didn't get to talk to my husband today. It was the first time since we got here. We've talked every day and that's how it usually is, and now I don't get to talk to him and I feel sad. I miss him. It's been kind of like that one thing that makes this whole thing a bit easier, because just getting to tell him about my day and what I've done, just it helps me to get through it, I guess, get through all the slightly more difficult stuff, like well, today was okay actually. We did some wound cleaning, which was okay, more or less what we would have done in Finland. A little bit different, but hey, that's why we're here, to learn. And then I got to go and see a surgery today actually. They amputated a toe. I don't remember if I told you about this earlier, but yeah, they cut a toe off, and that went really well. I was pleasantly surprised with the surgeon, and oh my gosh, look at that. That is so pretty. Where was I? Yeah, so the surgeon was really good, and if I was a doctor or studying to be a doctor, I would not mind him being my mentor, if you will. But yeah, he was that good, and The only thing, they don't really use hand disinfectant, but we've noticed that, and they actually had a Finnish bottle of hand disinfectant. It said Käsi Vesi on it, and I thought it was hilarious. I would have taken a picture if I'd, one, dared, and two, had the camera on me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed now. It's about 9 o'clock and I'm dead tired. It's crazy how tired you get while you're in a new country and doing new stuff, and this happened to me when I went to France. I slept so much. I don't know what they thought. They probably thought I was weird and a grumpy old teenager, but yeah, I slept a lot, and yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and good night, and I will see you again tomorrow, and I'll try and film something at the hospital. I didn't get that much today, but tomorrow we're going to be there for a long time, from 7:30 to 4:30, and I'm already dead because of that. But yeah, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, today when we went to go buy sweets, by the way, I only got a lollipop, but yeah, and yeah, so the other girls, they read on the TV screens up high that there have been 10 killed in Uganda, which is right next door,